Unbelievable. Love it. How is everyone doing? Chill out on a Saturday in a good mood again because my team's quite good at football and they like winning football games. Anyway, how is everyone doing? How are we all? Woo. Do you know what, right? A 2-0 win. Just a good, solid, needed, fairly calm from me, to be honest, watching it. 2-0 win. And you take them. You take them all day. Look, we'll talk about positives first. There's something I want to talk about, obviously. It's a game. There's always things you can discuss and analyse. Positives. Uh, Dan James is one. I think Dan James was unbelievable today. I think the sub was made at the right point because maybe it's fatigue or just not been in the game as much in the second half. The sub was made at the right point, but for the sort of 60 minutes Dan James played, I thought he was very good and very effective and a great finish. And let's talk about that goal. The goal was first goal. Both goals came from kind of playing out from the back or winning it at the back and then progressing forward quickly up the pitch. We are deadly at that. We really are. And I mean deadly. It's almost at the point where we should be a counter team. We should just sit deep, right, and just counter. We probably win every game. But that's boring, so we're not going to do that. Don't do that. Yeah, we are deadly from those positions again. The build up for the second goal, Archie Gray doing a 1-2 in there, quick 1-2. The players understanding the movements. Somerville holding the line really well. Decent finish. Good goals, quick goals, forward goals, energetic goals. Not these scrappy goals that you do need at points, obviously, but good team goals. We score good team goals a lot. And if it's not a good team goal, it's an individual taking 3 or 4 players on. We're a good team at Leeds United. And for all, at times we are too passive, and there was a lot of time in the game today, I thought personally, where Blackburn won a lot of the second balls unattended. I didn't like aspects of that, but having said that, don't matter at the end. It's what we did do, and I mentioned it on Joe's show. It was Joe's, I think one of the shows I've been on, I think it was Joe's, about how Blackburn have the most touches in the box of any team before this game in the league. And what we did, when they did break out, when they did beat our kind of press or block, we defended the edge of the box really well. And that is important. And a lot of that is down to the 2 centre-backs who I thought were absolutely class today. Unbelievable. Genuinely. And I wasn't even watching out for them, but every moment they had to impact the game, it was done perfectly. Them two were excellent. Joe Rodon and Pascal Struijk today were excellent. And look, like we said, him for his hernia problems with Pascal, let him get into it, let him feel his body a bit more. And now he is. Now he's back. Now he looks brilliant. Them two together is still a growing partnership. You have to remember that. And we're getting into the middle of the season now. And this is where the partnerships really start to grow and they start to naturally understand each other. They were unbelievable. Anything in the air, any second balls, ball at feet, positional play. Yeah, anything in and around that box where Blackburn are really dangerous. Most games, they've caused Leicester problems with it. They caused Ipswich, where they scored 3 problems with it. That's where they get their goals. They're good in that area. They get a lot of touches in that area. And we packed that area. And any ball in that area, we dealt with. We packed the centre of the pitch really well defensively. And kind of made them hit crosses in. Knowing that their wingers weren't necessarily the best 1v1 dribblers. We allowed them at times to cross the ball into those areas. And just packed those areas. So there was no outcome for them. And honestly, well done. Them two were excellent. They'll be getting high plaudits and ratings in my rating video, which will be out tomorrow. Yeah, really impressed with them too. Archie Gray again in the build-up, showing composure and calmness in the build-up and getting an assist for Leeds United, which is great to see, the young man. Yeah, I was very impressed. I thought, again, an industrial kind of performance from Jorginho Rutter. Probably not showing as much complete flair as we saw early on in the season, but kind of allowing himself to be more effective in other ways. And we still saw the flair, we still see it. And there's 1 or 2 times it don't come off, but showing, in that first goal, not give up, and his physical strength and his desire to keep going. Great pass and unbelievable finish. Yeah, I like what I saw from Jorginho. And shout out to Blackburn at times, plays really good stuff. I said they're a good side when they lose, when they win the ball in their defensive half. They go forward quick and they've got good movement. But we just dealt with it in the final third. We kind of accepted that in the midfield they're going to overload at times. But then it was the reaction to that and getting in a position where we could defend the box, which I'm really impressed with. And then when we do defend it, we win it back. And we've got it then and we go forward. And that's where we destroy teams. Yeah. Impressive all around. I really enjoyed. I just want to talk about Elon Messi real quick. And my opinion is always the same. It's never as, because of obviously the coaching background, the mindset is different. It's not he's good or he's bad. So I'm looking at a keeper who I still personally, this is me, believe has an unreal potential. And I think the interest in him when we went to the Premier League and the first season of the Premier League shows that is obvious, that is apparent. He's 23. And but I also believe he could be better. I think right now he could be better because that's the standard I think he should be at. I think he should be doing better than he is. But I don't think he's a bad goalkeeper. People think he's a bad goalkeeper, he's a good goalkeeper. For me, he's a goalkeeper who has unreal potential. And he's growing from a horrible 2 years. And he had 2 saves to make today and he made them both. Look, his feet was decent. There's 1 or 2 passes. But again, I keep saying this. This is a system thing. You have to show up the ball quickly. It's a trigger. When he gets the ball, the movement has to be on point. If the movement isn't on point, the hesitation comes in. And then you have to go long. But by the time, you realise you have to go long, the guy's right in front of you, so you have to kick it out. That's the communication in the midfield. I assure you, Daniel Farke will not be blaming the goalkeeper. That is the point of the midfield or the movement in midfield. That is a rotation. That's what it's there for. We did it 5 or 6 times and it worked successfully. More probably. But yeah, just that's it on Elon. I thought it was good today. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Clean sheet. Excellent. Unbelievable. Yeah. Subs as well. I enjoyed Nonto when he came on. Sharp, energy, good width. Quite, impressive when he came on. Looking sharp. Almost scored a goal. And I want to talk about Mateo Joseph real quick. And I did a tweet about him because I had to. I'm impressed by him. I've always liked Mateo because he looks like a young player with an excellent attitude, one that always seemingly wants to learn and wants to work hard, but effective hard for the team, not just running around aimlessly. He's very effective with it. And what we showed today from him, and he came on and he got booted 3 or 4 times, did not bother him. And in fact, I'm seeing him shield the ball from a 6'5" defender 2 or 3 times successfully and finding a Leeds man or winning a free kick. And that's kind of what you need from a 15-minute debut, right? At this level. That's what you need. That's the type of thing you need to get off right. How's this physical challenge going to be? Because that's the biggest challenge, right? You got the quality, but how are you going to deal with the championship physically? And Mateo Joseph said, it's not a problem for me. And I love to see a young lad come on and play like a 25, 26-year-old with experience. Hints of quality in there and hints of... I say hints because he didn't have much more to do other than hold the ball up and receive it, but he got the ball once or twice and created some passing movements. I was impressed by him. Big future, that lad, but let's just be patient with him, I'm not saying start him. I'm not saying give him 30 minutes. Just keep building his confidence and his understanding of the league. And he'll play a part. He keeps training hard. He's got to train hard. That's the most important thing. He's got to earn the bench. He's got to earn that spot. And if he keeps doing that and believes in time and being patient, he'll get chances. And he impressed me today, and I'm sure he impressed Daniel Farke in the sort of 10 minutes he had. So yeah, shout out to Mateo. Love to see a young lad coming on and not bothering him, just like Archie. Not unfazed by the situation of these big guys booting you. Yeah. Impressed all around. Still things, obviously, to work on, like I mentioned, with the second balls at time. We are slightly passive still at times. But that's expected in a season that is, in a month, that is full of games. You can't go alpha lever. Can't. We do have to get the ball better at times and maintain the ball longer for longer periods to tire teams out. I believe we have to do that. They silenced Somerville a lot of the game. That's the game plan of them. That's what they did. They did it well until obviously Cree's quality comes out in the end. You can't keep that guy quiet for 90 minutes. He's too good for that. His movement's too good. He's got too much energy and he wants it more. Yeah, very impressed. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to think of other things. I'm just impressed with it. Clean sheet. We are 3 wins in a row with a draw and a win before that. We're on a bit of a roll, people. And look, I don't care really what the others do today. But if they lose, best believe they are definitely looking. Definitely. Whether they say they are or not. So we are a team who, even when we don't play outstanding, we're playing effective. But we did today. We needed to take our chances. And we did. We needed to get a clean sheet and maintain their strengths. Schmodix maintained him. He was frustrated. He was booting the ball everywhere at the 80th minute. We did that because we're a good team and we have to believe in each other. And they do. I'm just saying, in difficult moments, believe in each other because you're really good. You have all the talent. You have the manager who's done it. Trust him 100%. Games like this against teams with good players, a system that is dangerous, you identify their strengths and we nullified them. I said in it, they're going to have the ball at times. They're going to create chances. They're going to cause danger because that's what they do it against every team. They did it against Leicester. They scored 3 against Ipswich. They're that team. And I think we massively nullified them today. That is not going to go under the radar for me. That was unbelievable. Let me know what you guys think. Let's be nice to everyone. We won. We got a clean sheet. Everyone was great. No, I'm joking. Give me your opinions. But obviously, good day at the office. Work to do, obviously, of course, there always is. Can't give up. You've got to keep finding problems. You've got to keep working on you as well. A lot of work to do, but we're getting these wins and we're doing it effectively. I think that's important. We're not necessarily blowing teams away, but we've been effective. And best believe Daniel Farr keeps talking about them last 10 games. Maybe then, when we know exactly what the situation is and where we are, maybe then we'll see us blow teams away. It's the same under Marcelo. We didn't win 4-5-0 every game. We'd scrap a 1-0. We'll say scrap, We'd be dominant, we'd be effective again. We'd win 1-0, we'd win 2-1. Yeah, you need to be that team. When it's close, can you hold the bottle? And we did. Unbelievable. Let me know what you guys think. Very productive performance is what I'll call that. Without being outstanding, productive. And you need to be a productive side to be promoted. Because you're not going to be outstanding every game. I've seen it with Leicester. They've not been outstanding every game, they've been productive. And they're winning games from it. Because you have the quality to do that. And we do too. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Everyone have a good day. I'll bring player ratings will be out tomorrow. Please, if you don't mind. Yeah, cheers for the support. Appreciate all the comments. I'm starting to reply now, as you guys will notice, do comments. So shout out to you lot. Peace.